Hey YouTubers, this is Nick here. Going to give you guys a video on the '07 F150 and right there, some of the upgrades I've done this year. I apologize for not posting with COVID and family stuff. Really, I wasn't high on my priority. I know a lot of people are home right now, and I know I've watched a ton of YouTube videos the last 8 months, so I'm sure that you have as well, and I apologize for that. Hope everybody's healthy, happy, and sane. And with that, let's get on to some upgrades that you can do with basic hand tools to your '05 to 2009 model year F-150 pickup. I've done many this year. Ooh, sorry about the sun there, but the first one we'll start with is my rough country Fender flares. So here they are. My tires were a 10-inch wide tire that stuck out outside of the truck, outside the fender, about 1.5 inches to 1 3/4. Looked really cool. I did like the stance on it. With these fender flares, it kind of hides that stance. But my camper was getting wiped out when we were driving, and it was getting stuff just constantly all over my truck. As everybody knows, black trucks are super hard to keep clean, and as you can tell, my truck's dirty as all get out right now. So my truck is the FX4 package. With the FX4, they have a Ford factory fender flare. That Ford factory fender flare is about the height of this right here, and it literally just goes up to the wheel well, and it doesn't add any extra protection. It's just a piece of plastic that goes over there. That fender flare that's from the factory is held on with screws, little bitty screws that go all the way around here on the inside. So you got to pull those off, pull off your old fender flare. I went through and did all 4 of those first, so removed everything first. Basic hand tools, just use a ratchet and the socket. I don't remember the socket size, so I apologize. Then you take these new ones in the package, figure out what's your fronts and what's your backs. They weren't labeled, so that was, looking at it, okay, so that one doesn't go down past the bumper. That one goes all the way down. I guess looking at it's a no-brainer, but I was excited. I wanted to put my stuff on. I wanted to do it now. You get them out, you figure out what's front and backs. You have to put these in. These have a lock nut on the back. You have to install every single one of those on the fender flares. I would recommend getting a screw gun that you can put your 3/8 socket in, or 1/4 inch socket that'll fit the back side of those, and you can just hold the front. Allen wrench or Torx there. Allens will work as long as you don't tighten them too much. And zip them on, way quicker than doing it by hand. You then take your trim piece, weather stripping, and it goes in on the back side of this fender flare. You clip it on. It's got an adhesive that helps it stick to the fender flare. So get it installed first, pull your adhesive off second once it's installed, and kind of go through and work it on. My lovely wife did that for me because she's better at that tedious stuff than I am. These come back here and show you really quick, with these little 2-sided clips right here. You may not be able to see it very well. Yeah, there it is, right here. These 2-sided clips. And that clip has got the side that you can see, and then on the other side it's got this like little dimple on it that kind of is intended to kind of push into this little gap right here. Those go around to hold this on, no screws, which makes it easier, but I'm like, hey, that seems kind of cheesy. What are we gonna do? So I called Rough Country and I asked them, I said, is this all you guys have to hold these on? They said, yep, that's it. For your model, your make and model, that's what you use those clips. Backs, not a big deal. There's plenty of them around. I think I got 5 or 6 of them all the way around in here. Not a big deal. Backs are on good. I mean, this stuff's tight. It's not coming off. So that works. Get to the front. Start the front. I'm like, oh, cool. I can get one on right here. And then as you go up, this piece of metal that this clip is pinching the fender flare onto ends right here. Right here. And you can see where it goes up. And this little nut right here is now what's holding on the inside of the fender well, right? This plastic fender well that protects your motor from road grime is held on there. So that piece of metal that was an option to put these clips on is gone. You can't use it. You can't use it. I'm going to try to give you guys a view on this. We'll see if it works. You literally, you can see up there, see how it's gone? I mean, you can't get that little clip that's a 1/2 inch long to extend 1 inch to hit this and clip this. Does not work. So, sorry about the sun. You could get it there, right? You could get it on that one. The semi-genius, I'm not a genius, but being the problem solver that I am, and I'm a problem solver, I said, you know what, there's some old screw holes here. I'm going to drill those out with my drill, and I'm going to go down to my local hardware store, and I'm going to get some trim rivets, these little plastic pop rivets that hold everything together on these Fords, including the tires on. Just kidding. I'm gonna get those, I'm gonna put those on there. So did, and this thing is solid. It's not going anywhere. That was a save all. I even did that in a couple spots on the back ones, just because I thought those little clips have a chance to vibrate off or come off. So did that. I like the fender flares. I've had people say, oh, your truck looks like a Raptor. I wish it looked like a Raptor. That was a very kind comment from them, but I love me a Raptor. I would love to own a Raptor. Not, I mean, I'd be happy with the new ones, but preferably I would like to have the older Raptors, the V8s, 2013 or 14 model years would be cool. So that's the first major thing I did this year, you guys. Got those. It's really helped on the amount of crap on these dirt roads and stuff that we go camping on that gets up in my camper. Helps on keeping the truck a lot cleaner, even though it doesn't look like it. But money. Happy dude. So that's the first one. Again, you guys, thank you for checking out my video. That's something you can do with basic hand tools. I think the Rough Country kit cost me between $300 to $400 for those. They've got a warranty on them. I don't know what it is, but I know they have a warranty. Really happy with it. They look good. The install was easy on the backs. Fronts, I'd really recommend getting those trim rivets and putting those in there. Every auto parts store has those. They're really common. Like your radiator shrouds held in by those. A lot of different things are held in place by those on these pickups, so you can get that. Anyways, I appreciate you watching this video. I'm gonna upload more videos this week. Like I said, I think I've got 5 to 7 upgrades that I've done on the truck this last year and the last, whoa, my hand out of the way, last 8 months. So I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna record a few more and get those going. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope that you can enjoy this Thanksgiving the safest and best way that you can. Thankful for you guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.